Happy, happy holidays. Have them full. So, Eddy here, your host who loves you the most. This is day 21st, 21 in Godot game engine. So, well, guess what? We didn't have the Godot day 20 part 2. And to go through, well, through the recap. I didn't do any, again, the intended exercise I had on my mind. But the main important thing today, actually, the top creme de la creme, is the fact that I actually finally found something that I had on my mind for quite a while. It was the extension utility that allows me to create sound effects in the engine itself. I've tested two versions of the SFXR extension, one for the 3.6. It's the sound effects generator to create sound effects directly in the game engine. I'll put a little bit the so it's whatever I would like to do, implement, work with, there is always this thing, sound missing, requirement to go either use a static asset wave that can be actually modified, customized with randomized with the audio stream player, made a creative variations, but I like this approach, and the GDSFXR extension allows this to be saved as a resource and placed in the sound player, audio stream, and it will work. And it's a simple way, straightforward way to have a custom sounds in game, and the generated sound with the tool work like they work like a raw wave. I just add them, then I generate them here in the bottom panel for the plugin and save. But actually, yeah, that's the fact. Yeah, save them here for this plugin version. There is another plugin doing the same thing, but it works in the inspector. To use it, it needs to be added as a node, SFXR node, and then I would, for example, that I have it in the version 4.3. I had a version of it. So a different version of the SFX stream player. So this plugin, so I've tested actually two different plugins for the same thing. One is the Godot SFXR. It is a port of sound effects tool editor generator, and for version 4.3, and for version 4.6 I use the plugin GDFXR, and in the they almost work the same. The generated resource is actually almost identical. In my case, what I've tested, the resource is different because it's saved with different version of Godot. For example, generated audio generated with this version. Where is it? Generators. Whoop. They can, so this this extension can be used as a node in a game, but I prefer it to actually save this. Save it as a resource file, Godot, and then it can work in a audio stream player without save as. I'm not sure that I set up something wrong here for this example. Maybe I need the audio player. Okay, I probably need this audio stream player. The other way around, man. Like this perhaps. And this thing, can I save it? Or maybe save this. A stream. Anyway, there's a decent documentation in the Git. So it says actually how to save the resource files and use it without the node. Use it as a resource, add it to the stream player. And resource created, sound created in version 3.6 and saved as a resource file Godot. It can be imported and opened in the newer version, no matter which plugin, which extension is in the project. That's the thing. And also, so in this, since this is a recapitulation, that was the main point that just flipped my mood after yesterday. And then actually the rest of the day before the stream I went through asset library of the plugins and extensions and read through every available thing here and said, okay, I might just play with these if they work with similar to this. Anyway, I got the sound solved, sound resources generator solved. I'm happy. And some tools also, like a pixel pen and scribe. New project working right, pixel art, pixel graphics, drawing right in the engine. Nice, very nice, I like it. And there is also a scribbler, similar thing. Save image files to simplify asset generating assets for prototyping, because now I can actually create different instances of assets, images, whatever, scenes, sprites, and have something to play with in the code, instancing scenes, assets, and use some images for reference without leaving the editor and have to open and work and think about creating some unique characters, mob images, sprites, because I really need to spend more time in code, do more exercises coding, because I've been away for quite a while. Anyway, thanks for checking out the stream recapitulation. You've been watching Godot Day 21. I'm Eddy, your host, who loves you the most. Even you, and 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 you. See you next time. See you soon. I also checked a few more plugins, generative stuff in Godot 3.6 and another pixel editor. That also has a ability to create animation too. So interesting. The more good suite of tools to keep workflow in the engine. So it will be fun. I have a simple idea to start or continue developing and implementing, updating, evolving those three completed tutorials I've created. Classic shoot 'em up and those two versions of Creepers demos, actually tutorial projects, 2D and 3D. And now I have these tools to actually, so I don't need to leave the editor. I can just keep working and add just some like assets in the game that would mark, create a pickup or a user interface bit to maybe like a jump on a button in a 3D creeper game, or in a 2D version push the switch and change the game mode, game state, those kind of things, and then actually implement instantiation, like spawner, idea of spawner, and then build more, expand the game board, the world, and start implementing like basic path finding, path following for mobs that would be like non-hostile. So start implementing custom games state machine, and hopefully expand to transition and start implementing hopefully the simple entity component pattern, because I like the idea of having a game running as a kind of a simulation that can change game modes in the game, in the simulation where the game mode can be changed, triggered. It doesn't need to be hostile environment all the time, and so on. Well, I said goodbye some time ago. See you soon. Maybe I skip a day, go in the Blender, or do arts day 6, not sure. I need to run the dailies. I've skipped 2 days, but hey, some things must be done offline. I'm going. Eddy loves you. Have a good day.